Spotlight. You heard me? HBCU. So COVID happened, and basically black college football said, all right, we're not playing in the spring. I mean in the fall. So there was no black college football in the fall. To come springtime, black college football kicked up, and especially SWAC, because when come black college football now, the premier place for black college football is the SWAC, the Southwestern Athletic Conference, especially since FAMU, BCU, and I think one other team, but they merged with the SWAC, making SWAC the most significant, most powerful conference in black college football. All the programs, except North Carolina A&T and Howard, those are the only two like known, and there's some other programs, but North Carolina A&T and Howard, those are the most prominent programs that are not in the SWAC at this moment. But despite all that being said, all the teams in the SWAC didn't play in the spring. But most notably, the Jackson State Tigers, led by primetime Dion, right? So they didn't win the SWAC though. Alabama A&M won the SWAC, the spring SWAC. And did we expect them? Did we expect Jackson State to win the SWAC? I didn't, because hell, I don't know what Dion is as a coach. But we know they made some noise and they made some headlines. So let's get into it. So Alabama A&M, who went 5-0, and the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff, who went 4-1, wasted no time showing the ESPN2 audience that the fans in Jackson, Mississippi already knew. And that was funny. I saw a meme that they were saying Dion was mad because the SWAC championship was won by Alabama A&M on the Jackson State soil. It happened. It happened. So SWAC football is a fireworks show that comes with its own match. The Bulldogs outlasted the Golden Lions, and the Bulldogs are Alabama A&M Bulldogs. Golden Lions are Arkansas Pine Bluff. So the Bulldogs outlasted the Golden Lions, and the classic nail-biter winning 44 to 30 feet. All right. So Alabama A&M opened up the scoring with a field goal on the opening drive. On the first play from scrimmage, Akil Glass, baller, right, connected to Zabrian Moore for a 54-yard reception. Later in the drive, 3 straight incompletions led to Corey Spencer's 29-yard field goal. University of Arkansas Pine Bluff responded with the ensuing possession, with Josh Wilkes returning the kickoff 35 yards from field position in midfield. Quarterback Skylar Perry picked up a 10-yard rush and later found Wilkes for a 17-yard reception. Matthias Clark finished off the drive with a 4-yard touchdown run to put Arkansas Pine Bluff up 7-3. Glass and Moore connected for more magic when Alabama A&M offense got back on the field. Moore beat 2 defenders to the spot in the end zone when Glass dropped a perfect over-the-shoulder pass 30 yards out. The point after touchdown put Alabama A&M up 10-7. That means we got a contest. So the celebration didn't last long because Tyron Ralph scooped and scored the kickoff with an electrifying 81-yard return. University of Arkansas Pine Bluff reclaimed the lead with a 14. So that return put Arkansas Pine Bluff back on top 14-10. Oh, we got fireworks. We got fireworks. So both offenses cooled down for the remainder of the first quarter, exchanging punts back and forth. Early in the second quarter, Alabama A&M put together another scoring drive, aided by a roughing the kicker call. Instead of an air attack, Alabama A&M got it done on the ground. Gary Qualls rushed the ball 5 consecutive times, culminating with a 3-yard touchdown, a missed PAT that put Alabama A&M up 16-14. All right, so now we got drama. Dun 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 dun. Alabama A&M marched right back down the field with the score from an unlikely source. Skylar Perry had his helmet knocked off while scrambling down the field, down at the 5-yard line. Taylor Holston came in to replace him because by rule, players must sit out for one play when you're losing their helmet. Holston came in and fired a 5-yard touchdown to DeJuan Miller for the score, but the following PAT was anything but typical. The kick was blocked and returned by Jamaria Green for a 2-point conversion. When the smoke cleared on the drive, Arkansas Pine Bluff was up 20-18. Oh shit! What you gonna do, Alabama? Alabama A&M. What y'all gonna do at this point? Y'all gonna barbecue a meal. So the defenses weren't done making their mark on the game. Akil Glass was sacked on the next drive and dropped the costly fumble. Kobe Watts picked it up and returned it 33 yards for the score. After a failed 2-point conversion, University of Arkansas Pine Bluff was up 26-18. Damn. So that means A&M had to come back. Oh shit. So let's see how they came back. Oh shit, we got drama because these boys up 26-18. They're 8 points, man. What we gonna do? So the third quarter belonged to Alabama A&M after Glass and the offense apparently found the tight end at halftime. Anthony Howard hauled in a 7-yard touchdown midway through the third quarter to retake the lead. Oh shit. All right. It was a culminating play that was part of a 12-play, 79-yard drive to pull Alabama A&M within 1 point. All right. Now, so after an Arkansas Pine Bluff punt, Alabama A&M drove down the field, scoring on the eight-play, 80-yard drive. Hey, and behind Akil Glass, and let me just say this: Akil Glass is like out there was like the black college football, like Trevor Lawrence or Justin Fields, or one of the top QBs. So what I'm saying is, you're never out of it with Akil Glass as your quarterback. You're never done with Akil Glass as your quarterback. And as long as there's time on the clock, Akil Glass gonna go to work. And if Akil Glass got time and room and whatever he need to go to work, you gonna lose. So after the Arkansas Pine Bluff punt, Alabama A&M drove down 8-play, 80-yard drive. Gary Carls finished the drive off with a 3-yard touchdown rush to put Alabama A&M up 32-26. So it came down to a very, very, very live fourth quarter. So Akil Glass continued to show that he had a variety of tricks in his bag in the fourth quarter. The quarterback, known for his passing, pulled the ball down and ran for 15 yards midway through the fourth quarter. Instead of sliding, he fought for extra yardage and was upended by a UAB by a Pine Bluff defender. He immediately bounced off the grass and imitated a referee's first down symbol that ignited his team in the crowd. So, first down! He was in there like that. So everybody like, yeah, Akil Glass, yeah, yeah. So one play later, he found Zabarian Moore for a 13-yard touchdown with Alabama A&M going up 40-26. After a Skylar Perry interception, Pine Bluff got another possession after Alabama A&M turned the ball over on downs. Pine Bluff went into its 2-minute offense with 5 minutes to go in the game. The Golden Lions put together a 72-yard drive in 11 plays. Perry found Wilkes for an 11-yard touchdown pass to cut the lead down to 40-33. Pine Bluff elected against an onside kick and gave Alabama A&M the ball back on the touchback. Pine Bluff forced Alabama A&M to punt on the next possession and got one final shot at a chance to tie the game with 48 seconds. Oh, shit. We got last-second drama, man. Oh, shit. We got last-second drama. So Perry was just inches away from hitting an open receiver in the end zone before throwing the game-ending interception with 8 seconds remaining. No. That led to the Alabama A&M celebration in its first SWAC championship since 2006. But let's put an asterisk by that because that's a spring SWAC championship. And we don't really know what that means. We really don't know what it means to be the spring SWAC champions because this is the first time something like this has to happen because of COVID. And is it real? Because the fall is what counts. And apparently it looks like we're still going to have fall SWAC football. So is the fall championship the real championship? And the spring championship is a consolation prize because or is this SWAC spring championship a replacement for last year's for not having a fall last year? So in that sense, Alabama A&M is the SWAC champions until the fall, though. Okay, until the fall. So one time for Alabama A&M Akil Glass. Hey, I challenge all of you, or I wouldn't say I challenge, but I would say go check out Alabama A&M highlights. check out what Akil Glass be doing and what they got going on, man. Like Akil Glass is the shit, man. I'm telling you, that young man definitely not getting the look and the praise he deserved because he's at an HBCU, because he's at Alabama A&M, but the prime time effect. I don't care what nobody say. The Deion Sanders effect has made its mark so far on black college football because people are paying attention. And you're getting, because of that attention, you're getting more of the good players, more of the players who got that shit for black college football to be able to be seen and more eyes, and that's going to increase more of those guys either getting drafted or get chances to be free agents. And that's one thing I did see yesterday is a lot of HBCU players are getting the free agent looks. And we like the free agent looks, but we want these guys to get a chance to be able to be drafted. So one time for Arkansas Pine Bluff for making the SWAC championship game, and one time for Alabama A&M University for winning that Spring SWAC Championship. Really going down inside with the HBCU Spotlight. One time for the Bulldogs of Alabama A&M. Yeah, man. All right, so that's our HBCU Spotlight.